Hey, what's up, yo? So last night I was watching all the Donald Trump shooting stuff as it was updating, and I'm gonna put a little video together of the footage I got, like, at the very start of what all the breaking news and stuff, and as the information was coming, and I was looking through it all, and then also afterwards later on in the night looking through some of that stuff, like in the early morning the next day. So uh by the time you watch this, you'll probably have been fully filled in. Everybody's gonna know what's going on.
20 minutes later.
Yeah, but make a little video out of it, all the stuff that I found that night, that night and the next morning. It was weird because a lot of the foreign news stations had things before the American ones did, out on the news. It's, so whatever. Like, comment, subscribe, or whatever you want to do. It's all good.
అవన్నీ కూడా అక్కడంతా జనం కూర్చుని వాళ్ళంతా
India's got the whole thing mapped out.
వింటూ ఉన్నారు. ఆ టైంలో ట్రంప్ అక్కడ ఏర్పాటు
Get better coverage
చేసిన
of
మీద
other countries than you do on our own.
Yeah, nobody showed
ఆ
us
విషయాలు
this in
ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్
any of
చేస్తున్న
the
టైంలో
American.
ప్రజలను ఉద్దేశించి మాట్లాడుతూ, అండ్ మనకు తెలుసు ట్రంప్ స్టైల్ ఆఫ్ ఫంక్షనింగ్ ఏ రకంగా ఉంటుంది, చాలా యాక్టివ్ గా ఆయన దూకుడుగా ప్రదర్శిస్తూ ఉంటారు. ఆ దూకుడుగా అటు ఇటు తిరిగి రావడానికి నడవడానికి ఒక ర్యాంప్ కూడా ఏర్పాటు చేశారు. అయితే అవన్నీ అయిన తర్వాత ఒక ప్లేస్ నుంచి ఆయన ప్రసంగిస్తూ ఉన్న టైంలో సడన్ గా ఆపోజిట్ సైడ్ లో ఉన్న షూటర్ ఆయన మీద కాల్పులు జరిపాడు. సో ఇది ఈ రకంగా ట్రంప్ నేరుగా అతను షూట్ చేద్దాం ప్రయత్నించాడు. దాదాపు 182 మీటర్ల దూరం నుంచి ఈ అటాక్ జరిగింది అని చెప్తున్నారు. అయితే అంత దూరం
Maybe India does, but we don't speak Hindi.
అతను ఒక ప్రొఫెషనల్ అని మనం భావించాలి, ఎందుకంటే ఎగ్జాక్ట్ గా ట్రంప్ మీదకే అది గురి అయిపోయింది. కానీ ట్రంప్ ఆ టైంలో మూవ్ అవుతూ ఉండడం వల్ల అతను నేరుగా అది
like live transcribe?
వెళ్ళి ఆయన ఇయర్ ని
Maybe.
సో హియర్ మనకు ఆయన ఇయర్ కనిపిస్తుంది. ఇయర్ మీద జరిగిన ఇంజరీ, అదంతా రక్తం కారి ముఖం మీదకి రావడం కూడా చాలా క్లియర్ గా కనిపిస్తుంది.
He's gonna look like the bad guy from every single dystopian
ఒకసారి విజువల్ ఇంకొకసారి మనం చూద్దాం విత్ ఆడియో ప్లీజ్.
Oh, they got all the photos from social media too on this. Neither Fox nor CNN has showed any of this.
Yeah, they only showed their cameras probably. So this is like, looking at the Kennedy assassination and being like, looking at the different angles.
Yeah.
Take a look what happened అని చెప్పి ట్రంప్ అన్న టైంలో
Leave it to another country to just
కూడా వాళ్ళ మొబైల్స్ అవన్నీ షూట్ చేస్తున్నారు. వాళ్ళు కూడా
put it all out there.
Even that Spanish one we just watched had the snipe. There they are
Mhm.
too. They didn't show that.
Yeah.
1 2 3 వినిపించాయో ఇమ్మీడియట్ గా అందరికి ఏదో జరుగుతుందని అర్థమైంది. సో ఇన్ఫాక్ట్ మన బుల్లెట్ సౌండ్స్ మరొకసారి వింటే ఫస్ట్ ఇనిషియల్ గా వచ్చిన 3 బుల్లెట్స్ ఒకదాని తర్వాత ఒకటి వినిపిస్తాయి. ఆ తర్వాత వచ్చిన 4 బుల్లెట్ సౌండ్స్ వరుస పెట్టి బ్యాక్ టు బ్యాక్ మనకి వినిపిస్తాయి. మొదటి 3 ఆ షూటర్ ఫైర్ చేస్తే అతన్ని ఇమ్మీడియట్ గా ఐడెంటిఫై చేసిన సెక్యూరిటీ విభాగం అతని మీద అటాక్ చేసి అతన్ని మట్టుబెట్టాయి. కాబట్టి వాళ్ళు ఏమాత్రం ఛాన్స్ తీసుకోకుండా బ్యాక్ టు బ్యాక్ అతని మీద ఫైర్ చేసి అతన్ని ఇమ్మీడియట్ గా మట్టుబెట్టాయి. సో స్క్రీన్ మీద మనకి కనిపిస్తోంది AR-15 సెమీ ఆటోమేటిక్ రైఫిల్. ఈ రైఫిల్ ని వినియోగించే అతను అటాక్ చేశాడని చెప్పి చెప్తున్నారు.
I like how they have to say that, like, that actually AR-15 semi-automatic rifle in English because there's not a name for it in Hindi.
I want to look at the rifles those sniper dudes have, because that could have been that 9 shot that we heard. It could be the cameras glitching out, dude. Or it could have a suppressor on it, I don't know.
That 9th shot was pretty like really muffled too, so it's like the camera wouldn't have, it wouldn't have picked that up. Though it would have been that little pop we heard.
Cameras
చాలా క్లియర్ గా ట్రంప్ పిడికిలి బిగించి పైకెత్తి తన సెక్యూరిటీ వింగ్ అతన్ని అక్కడి నుంచి తీసుకువెళ్ళడానికి ప్రయత్నిస్తున్న ఫైట్ అంటూ 3 సార్లు చాలా స్ట్రాంగ్ గా ఇలాంటి ఒక చర్య తనని ఏమాత్రం
So that clip could have been the actual round that was fired at the shooter.
సెక్యూరిటీ వాళ్ళ ఆదేశాల అనుగుణంగా అక్కడి నుంచి హాస్పిటల్ కి వెళ్లారు. అయితే చాలా క్లియర్ గా ఫైట్ అండ్ ట్రంప్ చెప్పడాన్ని మనం చూస్తున్నాము. సోషల్ మీడియాలో ఆ తర్వాత ఆయన స్పందన కూడా పోస్ట్ చేశారు ఒక ట్వీట్ రూపంలో. ఏం జరిగింది అనేది కూడా చాలా క్లియర్ గా ట్రంప్ ట్వీట్ రూపంలో
That could be the shooter
Post
before
చేశారు.
anybody in America even has it.
Oh my
They
gosh.
didn't tell any of us this yet.
అరే
Big breaking. I wonder. That was weird. I'm just going to open up another YouTube and see if any, since it said breaking, if any American places are showing it yet. That's the one. Dude, that's a weird audio glitch they got going on.
Yeah, it gets like loud all of a sudden.
రైట్ డొనాల్డ్ ట్రంప్ చేసిన ట్వీట్ మనకు కనిపిస్తుంది. ఐ వాంట్ టు థ్యాంక్ ద యునైటెడ్ స్టేట్స్ సీక్రెట్ సర్వీస్ అండ్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ లా ఎన్ఫోర్స్మెంట్ ఫర్ దేర్ ర్యాపిడ్ రెస్పాన్స్ ఆన్ ది షూటింగ్ దట్ జస్ట్ టుక్ ప్లేస్ ఇన్ బట్లర్, Pennsylvania. Most importantly, I want to extend my condolences to the family of the person at the rally who was killed, and also to the family of another person that was badly injured. It is incredible that such an act can take place in our country. Nothing is known at this time about the shooter, who is now dead. I was shot with a bullet that pierced the upper part of my right ear. I knew immediately that something was
maybe
wrong.
the breaking
In
was,
that, I heard a whizzing
who was
sound.
the guy that they had? Oh,
Shot,
that's the guy that wrote this
and
message,
felt
probably.
the bullet ripping through my
Might
skin.
not have been the shooter.
Much bleeding took place, so I realized then what was happening. God bless America అంటూ ట్రంప్ చేసిన ట్వీట్ కనిపిస్తుంది. చాలా క్లియర్ గా ఇందులో డొనాల్డ్ ట్రంప్ జరిగిన విషయం మొత్తాన్ని కూడా చాలా క్లియర్ గా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేశారు. ముందుగా యునైటెడ్ స్టేట్స్ సీక్రెట్ సర్వీస్ కి
Might be their suspect that they are saying that.
ఇంత ఫాస్ట్ గా ఇంత ర్యాపిడ్ గా యాక్ట్ చేసినందుకు, తనని సేవ్ చేసినందుకు, మరింత ప్రాణ నష్టం జరగకుండా ఆ షూటర్ ని పట్టుకుని
Wait, there it is.
వాళ్ళందరికీ కూడా
Accused dead for shooting at the bottom.
అంతేకాదు
Right there at the bottom.
ఎవరైతే తన ర్యాలీని అటెండ్ అవ్వడానికి, తన ప్రసంగం వినడానికి అక్కడికి వచ్చారో ఆ వ్యక్తి, ఒక వ్యక్తి చనిపోయారు.
Accused dead for shooting.
చెప్పారు. అంతేకాదు మరొక వ్యక్తి తీవ్రంగా గాయపడ్డారు. వీళ్ళిద్దరు కూడా అక్కడికి విచ్చేసిన చాలా మంది లాగానే ట్రంప్ ప్రసంగాన్ని విందామని, ఆయన ర్యాలీని అటెండ్ అవుదామని వచ్చారు. అయితే దురదృష్టవశాత్తు ఆ బుల్లెట్ ఏదైతే ఫైర్ చేశారో
I like how it happens just right after he says, "Take a look at what happened after."
Look, dude, remember what you said earlier?
Mm-hmm.
What if it was Alec Baldwin?
Alec Baldwin again. Because that was like hitting like a lot of like the main news right after that.
You know, it did sound like a 22, but like I said, dude, I don't know. It could have been suppressed AR. It could have, but you know, we're gonna try to turn it whatever angle they want to turn it to. But it also could be the muffled camera from how loud it was too. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think they hit him because the guy he looks dead.
Okay.
And you know, that's a little bit
we didn't
old,
see that
that
footage
chart.
yet
That
either.
chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Yep. I think that was the 9th shot.
Yep.
It was, you know, it sounded like it was from a different direction almost, didn't it?
Yep. That's what I was noticing too. I'm like, that had to be, you know.
That would have been up here the way those pictures were. Up here somewhere, off screen.
Yep. Notice how, you know, where the people were in position, they changed position too, so.
Did they just say shooters down?
I think they did.
I think so, yeah, the sniper must have got him.
Yep.
And he was on the ledge, not in the second story.
If you want to really see something that said, take a look.
We didn't hear that audio. When they said shooters down, I heard that. Yeah, they're looking in that direction too. They're looking in that direction. So he was on the other side. They changed position.
Hold. When you're ready, on you. Ready? Move. Move. Go.
Oh, you know what it could have been?
Wait.
That guy might have.
Right here.
Shooters down.
Yep, shooters down, yep.
I got you, sir.
Let me get my shoes, sir. Hold on.
Let me get my shoes.
So we gotta move to the closet.
Like, the shooter's dead. Why can't you let me get my shoes? Probably what Donald Trump's thinking right now.
That's what he says. He literally made that very clear. Let me get my shoes.
No, he's gonna have
Just
the
saying,
crazy
fight,
scar on the right
fight,
side
fight.
of his face right there.
Yeah.
Have a piece out of his ear, but that's a wicked scar. It's like a Scarface, Snake Plissken type of scar.
I'm waiting for there to be a freaking spray tan, a bulletproof spray tan on his merch site. After this.
Yeah, all his little portraits now are gonna have that cool scar on the side. But he's gonna look like a bad guy from every dystopian piece of media ever, and that's not good. Maybe it was
Our movies manifested as
into reality, dude. Donald
Yeah.
Trump really is what everybody's saying.
that fucking guy. They're
They
just
see
like,
something
fuck
that
you,
said,
fuck the
take a look
media.
at what happened. Oh.
Sounded there was a couple people up on top of that building, right? Because it
Yeah.
sounded like there was a short burst in there too.
Mm-hmm.
So those could have been like, it could have been that guy across the field could have got off like one or two, maybe 3 shots, but I think the rest of the shooting came from the people over on the other side. And then that last shot we heard might have been to finish him off or something. What do you think? The way it sounded, it's what it sounded.
Yeah, because this audio is a lot better.
To me, it sounds like you know, that guy shot a couple or a few times, but then the rest of the shooting, I think, came from those guys on.
They see something that said, take a look at what happened. Oh.
Right here. That's when they spotted him.
Yeah, because this audio, you actually hear the change in the actual difference. So it was like 3 or 4 shots from the first shot,
and
then the other ones. Yep.
Which it didn't. You're right. I don't think it did sound like that in the other one, did it?
Nope.
They see something that said,
Definitely the camera audio. Yep, those are the first 3 shots.
Yeah.
And then those are completely different shots right there.
And yeah, and then those are the shots where they fired back at the guy.
Mm-hmm.
You saw the delay where it took a second, where they're like, "Oh shit, where is this?"
So
and then they targeted him.
we're showing on TV, on our TV, like their CNN and all them. The audio quality is so freaking muffled you can't tell anything. But these ones you can clearly hear that they're different shots after that being fired back.
And they showed the person that got shot in the head right there. Yeah, on our TV, they you're right. I think that's so that they could put whatever narrative they want behind it.
Yep. When you have this right here with enhanced audio, that just shows that was the firing back. So he only shot about 3 shots.
And that's why I don't think they should talk to Fox exclusively about it. They should go to one of these independent people. The
person who just got fucking shot behind there, that obviously died, according to what the things are saying.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it sucks, man. There is a lot.
Like the apathy around, like if there's somebody gets shot around you and you're still like cheering USA behind you, it's like your focus should not just be on the president. Obviously, the president's walking away. Secret Service has that, but focus on the person around you.
Yeah, most of these people though out here, I don't, a lot of those people might not have even noticed it because of going to shock, But I think most of those people out here didn't even know that lady was dead.
Mm-mm.
I wouldn't blame them. I don't know if anybody out here, like, oh, right down here, I don't know. No, she's ducking. But she was over on this side of the camera earlier.
See something that
Yeah,
said,
it's sad,
take a
man.
look at what happened.
It was on that one clip on the very edge of that one
Yep.
clip. But like I said, that's what I was saying, is they're going through social media now and showing all the different angles, is what it looks like.
Yep.
Which in that sense, the footage is kind of good because it helps you, like, you know, people see what's happening better, you know
See
what I mean?
something that said,
Yep.
take a look at what happened.
Too many people do listen to the media outlets, you know, all of them. Fox is even worse than a lot of them. All these the independent ones are the best ones to go to. Until they get too big and then try to start firing small people again. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting time, huh, man? There's you know, how long do you think before people stop talking about it? Like a month or 2 months?
My gut's telling me this is going to be in the history books.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying, like, we're gonna hear in our daily lives.
Oh, in our daily lives,
Yeah, I probably won't. I'll probably hear about it a lot for like the next few weeks, and then everybody's
yeah, the next few weeks, and then yeah, everyone will just continue going like, you know, about their day.
I think that we're just doing like another repeat of cycles. Like
Yep.
what you see so far throughout like this decade is just like the 70s. You know what I
See
mean?
something that said, take a look at what happened.
Wasn't there an attempt on Reagan and they missed him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and you know, you got like the economy was. You had the gas crisis and all that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's like we're just living the 70s again, but the 80s were great, you know, so we'll see what happens. They weren't great for everybody, but
No.
for like our economy it was. Our economy started to boom again in the 80s.
Lá em cima, né? Aqui, ó. You can see the guy there.
Alright, we've seen all these footages.
Yeah. It's just like on a loop.
Because the guy is...
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Alright, this isn't him. This guy's not him. This is someone that was trying to play a joke on people right afterwards. And then he made this little video being like, it's not me, you got the wrong guy. He's being a smartass.
Is Thomas Matthew Crooks. I hate Republicans, I hate Trump, and guess what? You got the wrong guy.
Before I just signed in just now to like show you guys some of this stuff on Facebook before some of it might get scrubbed. I just wanted to come on here real quick and I've been looking into this for a little bit now. This guy's not the guy, it's some other guy that's just messing with people. He did take a shot to the chest. How about that? Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, this was that TMZ video. That's him before he died. Yeah, it was an AR style rifle. For sure. Not apparently shot in the head, he was shot in the head. Antifa. I don't know if any of this is true yet. It's still pretty breaking. He definitely is like a good Sam Hyde type of troll.
That said, take a look what happened.
Well, when I was watching earlier, there was an angle where you could see the guy that got hit. I haven't seen this angle yet. Alright, that's a little too loud for me. It's hard to see it on this one. I think I might have captured it on another video. I'll have to get clips from that one maybe. And there's people that say, "Oh, it's a staged. He cut his ear with a glass," but you could see a chunk missing out of the side of his ear, pretty heavy. You know what? Right, just get that right here. Yeah, look at his ear right there. It's missing. He's missing a whole chunk out of his ear, right here. You know, this blood on his face is probably from touching his ear and then touching his face, and you know, maybe wiped his lips or something. But yeah, definitely that's not from a piece of glass right there. Not at all.
That's exactly where I heard him come from.
What did you see, sir?
I heard the shots. I thought it was firecrackers to begin with. Somebody over there was screaming, "He's been shot, he's been shot." So I made my way over. I said, "I'm an emergency department physician. Let me help you." The guy had spun around, was jammed between the benches. He had a headshot here. There was lots of blood, and he had brain matter there. And so I got him. There's a helicopter coming in to get him. I got people there.
Sorry.
That's exactly where I heard him come from.
What did you see, sir?
Was jammed between the benches. He had a headshot here. There's lots of. And so I got him. There's a helicopter coming in to get him. I got people there really helpful. I got
Was
them
there only
up
one
on the
person
bench.
shot that you saw?
Then I did CPR, did chest compressions as well as I breathed for them.
One person.
I was the only one that did it.
need to evacuate everybody.
Lots of breaking news I'm about to cover. As you see, there is a hole here in his chest. Also, this woman was reporting from Times Square showing that the televisions was not reporting what happened to him. And I even went down to Atlanta to the CNN Center and they cut off all the televisions, as well as when I went to the bars, they would not show it regardless. Even when I asked them to put the news on, they said they're not allowed to. Why is there not a single article that is sitting there saying what happened today? Literally some journalist sitting there saying firecracker. Also, this guy was out in the field and he was trying to get the police and the Secret Service attention, and they weren't really paying attention to him saying that, hey, someone is up on the roof. Now, I do want to let you know that he did get up and he let the crowd know that he was okay. He was saying that he needed his shoes, but obviously, like you saw, there was the hole in his chest, as you see here. But obviously, you better know that they're wearing a tight vest. So this is where he was holding the rally. This is where Secret Service was, and this is where the active person was.
Yep.
Also, this was really weird to me when I was down in Atlanta. They would not play this stuff on the television. I don't get it. It's very confusing. Tell me what your thoughts are. Take care. God bless. Lots of
It's him landing in Jersey. No, it wasn't 300 yards. It was about 113 or so. It's 400 feet. So it's 400 feet in yards. $133. Okay.
Listen, I know y'all hearing about the news with Donald Trump. I mean, it's everywhere. All the media outlets are talking about it. Donald Trump has been shot at. He has been shot at in Pennsylvania on the podium. And this is all I got to say about it. Donald Trump is officially a gangster. He's officially a gangster. That's some black nigga shit right here. Listen, Donald Trump has been to jail. Donald Trump has broken people out of jail. And now Donald Trump is getting shot at? Sound like a hood nigga to me. Hey, listen, sound like a hood nigga to me, man. I don't know. That's some hood nigga shit. Listen, I don't know who shot at him. I don't know nothing. All I know is he's lucky, okay? Because whoever shot him probably was some old white man with fucked up vision. It probably was bodies.
No, it was some young kid. Thomas Matthew Crooks. It's, I mean, for all we know, that's what it was. It's what they're telling us anyway. We'll see. Everything that happens in the dark comes to the light. It's just a matter of time, and probably won't be able to find all the information that there ever is on Google, but there's ways.
And it was striking that Kevin wrote
I wanted to watch it because it says I shouldn't. Yeah, exactly. People are saying, oh, it's staged. He had someone do it so he could get sympathy. But look, people saying, I don't know if I trust anyone in this world to only graze my ears shooting at me. You can hear the gunshots. And it's true, dude. I'm not... I don't think he would. I don't think most people in this world would have someone shoot at them, you know, and that close, you know, that he's trying to hit him. You don't hit someone's ear like that on purpose. You know, I don't know if you know how many people even could do a shot like that just to hit the tip of someone's ear on purpose with all the people behind them. No, that was not staged. That really happened. After apparent shots fired at rally. Oh, you know, that was kind of early. You know, and it makes sense.
Yo, Trump, tell him you innocent, bro. You innocent. I remember that, bro. Yo, Trump, tell him you innocent.
Heck yeah.
See it here, the tape. He is speaking, and then he touches his.
Yeah, but here, let's get the actual footage up here. I want to show you guys something.
You see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Perfect timing. Right here. You see how he's talking? Right, he's talking in the last second, right before the shot is fired. He moves his head to the side, right? So if it was staged, you know, they would have to coordinate that perfectly. That's the only thing that stopped him from being killed, was the fact that he moved his head like an inch before that shot happened. Because if you watch, you could see it's about a second between when the shot happens and when he notices he was hit.
Hold that in your head, it's bloody.
So we gotta move to the bus. Move to the bus. Let me get my. Okay,
Are we good to move?
It's gonna show it 1,000 more times. We're gonna show it 1,000 more times. But watch, right before the shot goes off, like literally like a millisecond before the shot goes off, he moves his head. You can't get that kind of coordination. You can't program a robot to have coordination that good.
Watch out.
I do worry about the implications this has for the future of our country, but you know, people are gonna do what people do. You know how people are. It's sad. A lot of people are so hateful because they choose to be tribal and have an affiliation with one side or the other. It is what it is. But, you know, I just think that we shouldn't be violent towards each other. I don't think there's any reason for us to do that anymore, you know. Supposed to live in a civilized world. But at the end of the day, we're still animals.
You see something that said,
right,
take a look at what happened.
The millisecond, right before he turned his ear. About 33.
And that comes right from the government immigration court. And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country.
Now watch.
Probably
It's
20 million people.
Any second now.
And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
He would have got a good shot otherwise. And I'll slow that down for you, so you can really see what I'm saying.
And if
Guess I can't enhance it on this. Just alright.
you wanna really see something to say,
Turns his head back, and then there's a shot.
take a look what happened.
See? And that's where the one hit his vest, I think, right there. That's when he goes down. The one that hit his ear, he's like, damn, was that what happened? The one that hit his vest, it punched him, dude. Punched him hard. Wait, I was supposed to be counting these shots again. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine. Right there. So that's 9 shots, but I'm a little confused about what that last shot was about. I don't get that last shot, to be honest with you. Maybe it was a shot to finish the guy off, man. Maybe he was still moving, and they had to finish him off. It's very unfortunate that this happened. We all know that. But yeah, the first 3 shots, you could see, I think, it seems like those first 3 shots were from that guy, and then the other 5 were from the snipers over top of Trump that we saw in this video over here. That we started off with earlier.
It's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Okay.
And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Maybe I didn't. It looks like they could have suppressors on their rifles. I don't know if the guy had a suppressor on his AR, or not, but I did see the picture of the AR laying there, so I'll have to look at that again. They do look like they have some suppressors on theirs.
Take a look at what happened.
It could just be grainy footage. So the shots are about to happen. I think he got like 2 shots off maybe before these guys returned fire. Or maybe he got 3. I can't quite tell if this guy moving backwards. I know the first time it seems like, you know, he heard the shot and he was kind of like bracing, you know. I think that the second time he moves backwards is the rifle kicking into his shoulder, or it could just be him positioning. It's hard for me to tell right now. He could be positioning the rifle that's on that tripod right there to where the shooter is. And then he locates him. So I think the guy gets either 2 or 3 off, but it might be 2 before this guy shoots.
Take a look what happened.
Nope. Know what that is? That's him positioning the rifle. I think the guy got 3 shots off before these guys returned fire. That guy's just a jokester. He's not even the real guy. Affiliation Republican. I don't know. That's the guy right there. Look at that shirt that he's wearing right here. The hair is a little bit lower cut and he's got these glasses. And then that's the same shirt that he has right here. You know, his hair is a little cut shorter than that other guy's. And this guy right here, just, you know, he made that joke video. It's not the real guy.
And guess what? You got the wrong guy.
(3:28 a.m.) 3 weeks later, many months later.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Tomorrow for sure. Eventually,
I'm not reading any of this out loud because I don't know all the facts yet. I want to know all the facts before I really have any kind of like, I'm just on here. You guys are watching, browsing with me as I'm browsing for a little bit. I'm going to try to go to sleep because it's already 4 in the morning now. So I just wanted to get on and get some, you know, while I, blah, 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 blah. I want to see the picture from the rooftop where it shows him from a top side angle with his gun next to him when he's laying dead. I only saw it in one place. I think I saved it on my phone here, so I might just cut that in. That's him. And you could, I don't know if you could see on the camera, but his gun is right there. Yep, you could kind of see it. And YouTube will probably get rid of me for this one. There he is, dead. I kind of question the authenticity of this one right here, but everything else kind of does check out. It all looks like that same spot that he was on.
one eternity later.
I haven't seen this yet.
Yes, look, we've got a fresh angle now of shocking. It shows the seconds in which the former president, he said he's fine. MAGA fans, there is a huge overlap in the middle, and often
that attacker shooting
the event perimeter, particularly if it is an open air.
Was he heard a whizzing sound, then he felt.
Okay, did they really slow it down enough to catch the bullet coming by? Is that the bullet going right by his head right there? Makes sense. Would be about the right trajectory.
$2,000 years later, 6.5 hours later, a few inches later, day 2, day 3, day 4, a few moments later, 1 eternity later, 3 days later, 12 seconds later, 3:28 a.m., 3 weeks later, many months later. So much later, the old narrator waiting and they had to hire anyone. Tomorrow for sure, eventually, 12 o'clock midnight, 2 hours later. Meanwhile, 8:01 p.m., the next day later, 20 minutes later, 6 hours later, several bad puns later, 1 hour later, 2 hours later, 3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Who knows? That's just drama. Strange times. We've been cursed with strange times. Interesting times. I think my theory is that all of this was to distract from the Assassin's Creed controversy. How can we link it to the shooting? Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's up. There's definitely a lot of crazy stuff that goes on behind the scenes. But it's still too early for any of us to know what's going on. I'm sure the Feds know a fair amount by now, but I think the narrative is currently being constructed. We'll see what they come out with. Yeah, dude, look at all this. Look at all this backlash. Alright, yo, man. Peace.